acts of service, and not necessarily gifts, but something that educated me and helped me to learn something that I wasn't truly aware of either. So that's important.
Very much important. Yes, Lisa.
I feel a way because I feel like all the love language, I speak all of them. Like, I feel like I don't have one in particular. I like, as a 5, I like all 5. I feel real stingy and real selfish because I like all 5 love languages. Like, I'm really big on all acts of love. Any kind of expression of love, I like it, I want it. So I'll be feeling like, is that
Right.
too much? That's too much? I like them all of them.
Right, but at least you know what you like, though. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You have to be honest with what you like. Like, I have to read the book because it's not about men. I can't do that. It's not about men, ladies. Okay, I had to reel it in. I had to reel it in. Next week, we got the men back on the panel. So we're going to keep doing it. And if you're tuning in right now, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you share this live video right now. This is something that we do. It's called Battle of the Sexes. We're going to do it every Monday, 8 p.m. Central, where we're just going to keep the questions coming. We're going to just educate each other on relationships, on how to have a successful relationship, and answer questions that pretty much that some people may not know. And this gives them the opportunity to where you can put it in the comments, you can inbox me, and we can figure out what we need to figure out. Because just so y'all know, it's going to be another quarantine. And
baby, I just got me a quarantine day. That's why I'm sitting there right now.
What'd you say, Simone?
I just got me a quarantine bay. That's whose house I'm sitting at right now. I'm not playing. I'm sorry. I love my mama. I love my daddy. But I'm not going to sit up in that house with them senior citizens no more.
Well, all right. Well, we're setting it up. So this is what's going to happen every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We're just going to alternate. And then we're going to have some women on and guys at the same time. It's going to be just a fun thing. So make sure you share the video. And we'll get more into that. Now, so all of you ladies, I know the dating game and everything is on. There was a question asked, what is the best way to approach a woman of your caliber? And I would like every one of you to answer this. So let me see. Lachey, I want you to go first. Then I'm going to take it to Dee. Then I'm going to take it to Simone. Then I'm going to take it to La. Then I'm going to go to you, Lisa. Okay, so we're starting with you.
Great question.
Yes. What is the best way to approach a woman of your quality?
I would say just come up to me, introduce yourself. I mean, if I'm going to be with it, then I'm going to introduce myself back, or I'm going to let you know, no, I'm not interested. Just come to me like a normal person and introduce yourself. Let me know what are you doing? Like, why are you approaching me at this moment? Just talk to me. Don't just stare at me or follow me around the store like some dudes do. Like, right. Just walk up to me, say hello, let me know why you walked up to me.
Okay. Well, thank you then. All right, Miss D. Garrett, tell me, please. And I'm your cousin, so I'm gonna close my ears. It's gonna be nasty.
Well, when Shedrick ain't around and telling me they can't talk to me, no, I think for me, of course, just a approach of introducing themselves. But I've noticed that, the compliments are great. I mean, men are good at giving compliments, but if somebody says something that makes me laugh in like our first approach, then that actually makes me engage with them a little bit more, just because they made me laugh, so.
Okay. I like that, cousin. But he can't come talk to you if I'm there. Lisa, you thought I was bad with you? Man, with my cousin Yam, we be in school. Boy, I got in a fight because somebody called her Yama Booty. Because she got a booty. They called her Yama Booty. Boy, we was fighting in that gym. The coach was like, what happened? He called my cousin Yama Booty. He was like, well, she got a big booty.
You a mess.
That's my cousin, man. Don't mess with my family. Okay. Yes. Simone, break it down for us.
I would say start with just a smile. A smile will change my whole day. But also read the room. Like, look at my, hey, my cousin just walked in. like read the room. Like if I'm like in a bad mood or something, this ain't the time. Like I've had people where I'm like on a work call and I'm like, no, Your Honor, and I'm like angry, like no. But read the room, just be pleasant and polite, and then also like, us ladies, a lot of times if we're not interested, we'll lie and say we have boyfriends even if we don't.
I
Like,
do it all the time.
if you know I don't have a boyfriend, don't be like, you ain't got no man. Bitch, doesn't fucking matter. I'm trying to be kind here.
That means I don't want you.
Exactly. It's not you. Yes. Read the
Y'all
room.
so wrong. Y'all so wrong.
That's all.
Well, all right, well,
That's all I
thank you, Simone. LA, La, tell me what's up, baby girl.
It's very rare that I'm approached. I'm always talking about this. It's very true. And I've heard it's because people are intimidated, blah, blah, blah. Really, it's just about being, like you said, somebody else said, kind, nice. Don't hit me up in my inbox with a WYD. Really?
Oh yeah.
I cannot. Like, hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. I saw your whatever. Just come correct. Like and I'm a sapiosexual too. So if you're smart, oh my God, that's everything to me. Have a conversation. Don't hit me with I get a HI. That's it. Hi. Even on LinkedIn, I've had people hit me up. Hi. I'm like, oh my Lord. Yeah, I just need you to communicate. I need you to use your words and just, tell me why you're interested. What did you see that sparked your interest to hit me up? But in person, which is what I prefer, to meet somebody organically. I really, really want to meet somebody organically. I think eye contact, like somebody said, a smile. So it's really simple. I don't think it's that difficult, but for whatever reason, I never get approached. Now, I will say I do get approached by white men a lot different than black men.
Please do tell. Please do tell.
True.
They just definitely use more words, I think in the past I've had someone approach me, the same in my inbox, and he's like, good afternoon, Lasha. I see that you're, very busy realtor. I'm impressed by your blah, blah, blah. I would love to get to know you better. Can I take you out for a drink or coffee or dinner? Like they literally like use full sentences and share with me their direct that they want to go
Get you
out
one.
and do this thing.
Well,
So my ex-husband is white. My children are biracial, but I am equal opportunity lover and dater. So
Lasha,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pharmaceutical. See the big words I'm using?
Really shit.
Look, I gotta look up what you say. You sapiosexual, sapien. What you?
If you're a smart and intelligent man that wants to talk about, politics or life in general, religion, travels. Oh yeah, I love all of that. I love to have a deep conversation about any of that. So a WYD or just a HI isn't gonna do it for me.
Look at my girl. Y'all make some noise for Lasha, everybody. Make some noise for Lasha. And she sell houses on that ace. And she sell houses on that ace. She was like, oh, would you like a sapiosexual house?
Yeah. And do you want to buy a house?
All right, Lisa, tell me that, Lisa.
It's simple. All you gotta do is come up to me and recite a Tupac verse. That's it.
You say what?
All you gotta do is come up and recite a Tupac verse. And automatic got me. No, I'm just joking. Like all said, I would just throw in confidence. Somebody to come up to you with confidence. Confidence is very attractive. Not have an ego, not arrogance, but confidence. And come, approach me like you worthy of something. You know what I'm saying? Because you are. Everybody is worthy. So approach me like you know about yourself. Be kind. If I'm with someone, don't interrupt. Don't be rude. Be funny. I love to laugh. I love humor. Yeah, and just just say what you want, but say it in a nice way.
Presentation is key, right?
Huh?
Presentation is key.
Yes.
Communication, yes.
Communication.
Okay. Presentation is key.
Yes, absolutely.
And when I tell y'all, Lisa loves Tupac.
You see it?
I see it.
So, all right, thank you, ladies. We're having a great time here, and I appreciate all of this. So now we're about to get in. There's 2 questions that somebody hit me up. Shayna, big shout out to Shayna. She said, and have a sense of humor. Pamela said, confidence is key. Dion said, have an operator vehicle. So, make sure your vehicle is operating. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing. Now, somebody had hit me up and was talking about Insecure, my homegirl Ange, right? So she hit me up about Insecure. She was like, people have a potential in doing different things. Now, what's the guy's name on there who's dating Issa Rae?
Lawrence?
Lawrence. How do you handle a Lawrence situation? Now, if you don't know what it's about, ladies and gentlemen, but do me one favor right now. Share this page, share the page on your page right now so that people can follow in so we can have this conversation going. But on Insecure, Lawrence was in a relationship, okay? Now, he was with Issa, but then broke up with Issa for a little bit, got with another girl. Then next you know, they didn't really work out. So then he got back with Issa. But Issa is, they're together, but now he has a baby on the way. If that happened to you in your relationship, would you be with him or would you cut him loose? Lisa, what do you say?
I was talking to my sister about this when we watched the episode, and she asked me the same thing. She was like, "What would you do if this happens to you?" And I was like, "That's a baby. That's a newborn. That means you're gonna have to be around that baby as much as he's around that baby if y'all together like that." And my stance right now is, my stance period actually is, I'm cool on kids. I don't want kids. I will date a man that has children, but I would prefer them to be older. But he gonna have to go to the doctors all the time. He gonna have to all the time. He gonna have to, she got a craving, get up. I'm gonna be like, no. I don't think I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that because they're so cute in their relationship. I really do want them to work, but it's a game changer for me. If you got a newborn, a baby on the way, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5-year-old, I'm cool. I need the baby to be 10 and older, actually.
Hey,
college.
You don't want that baby to be like Baba.
No, I love kids, but it's just, she's gonna have to help raise that baby. And if that's not what she wants and what she's looking for, then it's not gonna work.
All right, we about to come to Simone. Simone, you unmute yourself. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah. So I would just like to preface this by saying I'm trifling. So as a result,
okay.
As a result, I'd say, look here, I'm the one in the driver's seat, right? He's in love with me. He wants me. I'm fucking Issa awesome. So I just feel like that is the time for her to basically put out all of her expectations, and he can either meet them or not. But it don't matter how outlandish they are. So mine would be outlandish because I'm crazy. So I would be like, listen, you got to approach condolences or whatever the hell her name is. You got to approach her the same way you will approach a former business partner, right? So that means with respect and cordial, you not going to no baby shower. She gonna have a baby shower by herself. Y'all not finna have no pregnancy photos. Nope. But what we are, you gonna cut your state order check every month, all the months. Okay, that's 20%. Okay, because I'm a lawyer. I looked that shit up. I can Google. And you're gonna give her 20% every month. And y'all gonna have whatever the state ordered structure visitation is. She cut up with me. She acted fool. We calling the police. First time we called the police on. Because let me tell you, as a woman where the police have been called on me, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You only got to call the police on a woman one good time, and she get her behavior in line.
What?
That's another story.
Wait, Simone, what? Call the what? Please say it again. Call the what?
Police. You got to call the police. You only got to call the police one good time. If it's our weekend, She want to act the fool. All right, you calling the police on you. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be very structured. Former business partner. If you got a former business partner that owe you some money, that's supposed to return some equipment to you on your day, they don't return the equipment. What you do? You call the police. You get the law involved. We ain't friends. We ain't friends. You want to sit around? Y'all want to be besties and shit? You want to? Oh, I don't want to just be annoying. Fuck you. I ain't got time for you.
All right. Well, thank you, Simone. So,
I love Simone. I love Simone.
I love you too.
Simone, I love you, girl. You funny.
Love you more, honey. Thank you.
Lisa, when I would say this one thing, Simone. Simone and I, when I tell you we was at the MLK ski weekend in Toronto, when I tell you,
that's when I gave everybody COVID.
Right, that's pre-COVID. When I tell you, we had a ball. Simone is fun to hang out with, man. I tell you, she's a great person to hang out with. Straight fun, the whole nine. Now, let's dig a little bit deeper here, okay? We're going to get a little deep and more. Sometimes, like, this is a situation I'm pretty sure a lot of people go through nowadays, especially because we're all years old. And, you know, a lot of times people date. How do you feel about dating somebody that's still married, still has ties like married, even though they've been separated for 2, 3 years, a year, but even though they're separated, how do you feel? And I want everybody to answer the question. How do you feel about that situation? And thank you, Sean Jameson, for asking that question. So who wants to start? You know Simone drinking now.
I know she read.
What about you, Lacey?
I would say as long as both of them, they're separated, they know they're separated, they're, moving forward into a new relationship, as long as there's an understanding there, I think it's okay. But as it gets more serious, if it gets serious, there has to be some kind of discussion on, okay, how long is this separation going to last? Because if we're going to move forward, we can't have this lingering separation, still marriage, actually, in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So in the beginning, it'll be cool.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Miss Garrett, what do you say?
That's how you end up in an entanglement. I don't want no parts of it.
You don't want no parts of it? So you don't want no parts of it?
No, if it's not done, I can't get, emotionally invested. Just because, if something were to happen and say he ends up passing away tomorrow, now I got to battle the estranged wife for whatever it is that they created. I don't want no part of it. So until it's done and you can show me the papers.
All right. Anybody else want to come in? What about you, Simone? Just drinking. Lisa.
Look, I used to say the married man, he used to drive around with his separation papers in his trunk. That's the type of proof I need, okay? My real question is, what the hell is taking so long?
Right.
Because as an attorney, and I only feel that way now, like, with what I've learned. Like, I've seen divorces where both people wanted to be divorced literally take 2 years because the argument is more about the kids and the separation of property. So I need to just know, first, I need to know who filed the paperwork and who's, like, in agreement. I need to know that there is, like, paperwork pending and that y'all ain't just, like, bullshitting here. And then I need to have an understanding of what's taking so long. If it's really just a matter of deciding the custody and deciding who's going to get, like, what fucking dishes, from the bridal shower, I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I also have to be very clear with him. Like, I have to know what are his intentions after he gets divorced. Because some men just want to wild out and re-sow their royal oats. Is that what you're going to do? Or are we building something?
Right. Thanks. Hey, my boy Bruce is on here. Yeah, Bruce. Bruce is like, why they only got one guy? I'm the mediator, Bruce. I'm the host. We'll be on next week. Bruce, if you want to be on next week, let me know. Text me, bro. I would love to have you on so that you can be a part of the panel. Another question. So, as everyone is asking and texting the questions, I really appreciate everybody. Big shout out to Christina, Cassandra, Mia's in the house. Norma, she's always representing. Danielle, my cousin Damien, Autry, Joy, So we're having a good time here. So another question that is talks about baggage. How, what did it say? How, so dealing with baggage, how do you deal with baggage in your past, and what would you say, or have you ever dealt with baggage when another man, brings baggage to the relationship? So that's a two-part question. How do you deal with baggage from your past, as far as not taking into a future relationship, and how would you handle if a man had baggage from his previous one? So let's do the first one first. How did you handle the baggage that you had from previous relationships before you got into the new one?
Oh, that's good.
Lisa?
Say for me, I just take my time, man. I'm not a person that jumps from relationship to relationship. If that's what you do, that's fine. I need time to myself. I need time to figure out what happened in the relationship, what went wrong in the relationship, what did I do in the relationship? Mm-hmm. And then like once I confront that and like be real with myself, because I think sometimes when a relationship could be like, he did me like this and he did this and we broke up because of him, and that could be true. He could have been bogus and he could have did you wrong. But I also think that sometimes you got to really look at yourself. Like in my cases, for some of my ex relationships, I wasn't vocal enough. I wanted to be cool with everything. So I'm cool, and I didn't bring it up. Mm-hmm. That's something that I needed to figure out why I do that and not do that anymore. Now I'm vocal than a motherfucker. It bothers me. Like I can't hold it. I really can't hold it. So I just take time, and I just kind of heal, and I just kind of like get back in tune with myself and do stuff that I like to do that I might have lost in the relationship. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just heal. I 100% heal and not jump into something else just because I'm lonely, or just because I want some attention, or just because I just, want to feel a man or whatever. No, I deal with myself, and then I move accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Big shout out to Miss Carrie, baby, watching out in LA. So she's on, so I appreciate you for watching. Always, a pleasure when your friends come on all over the globe, the United States, to come watch. Who else want to watch? Who else want to answer that? Who else?
I agree with everything what Lisa said. Making sure that you assess yourself and what went wrong and how you can fix it, so that whenever you do get into that next relationship, it won't be a repeat, not on your end at least, of the same thing. Just make sure you come right with yourself first.
Right.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, I realized some shit was wrong with me, and I was like, I don't know what exactly is wrong with me. Mm-hmm. But I know I shouldn't still be dating the same dude for 7 years who get on my nerves. He's not that handsome. He's not that fine. His hair ain't even that pretty, right? So then it dawned on me. I was like, oh my God, I fucking have daddy issues. So I was like, fuck this shit. So I called EAP. So EAP is a free benefit that most people have through their jobs, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's where you can go to therapy. So I started going to therapy, and I was like, I didn't get crazy by myself. So I was like, Daddy, you got to come with me because you did this shit. So we would go together, and it was really good. My therapist was awesome. So me and Daddy went together, and then I pretty much got fixed. I was still like questionably dating, but then my therapist was so good, he would let me bring in my questionable ass niggas. So I like brought, the nigga that called a picture from me and him went together. We had some sessions together. Okay. And that therapist was so good. Now it sucks. He went to prison recently. But that has nothing to do with this story. He really did go to prison. I put money on his books because he is that good. And when he comes out, I have someone new that I really like, and I'd like him to do a few sessions with us proactively. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen.
But I say that to say it's good to be able to self-assess.
I was like to let y'all know that I'm going to make some phone calls after this. That I know in Hollywood that I think Simone needs her own reality show.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm telling you, Chad, you met my daddy.
I know. So like everything, and that's why I'm saying the people. The people that she talking about, and I've met majority of them. So that's all like, dang, your mama said, no, not Miss Redwine. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'm about to call
Miss
Yamity.
Redwine.
Girl, Yamity. You
Yeah.
remember Leonard Redwine and all them in Denver?
Oh, yes. Those are my
That's her
people.
cousin. She's part of
Yeah.
the Redwine.
I'm sorry. If Cousin Johnny did anything to you, that we have a different lineage. He doesn't take his medication. And I am not responsible for that.
We cool with the Redwines. We in the same neighborhood.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies, I have a question about this, and we'll get to the how do y'all treat men with the baggage. But how do you ladies feel? And this comes from Anthony, all the way in Minnesota. How do the ladies feel about getting back with an ex?
No!
Lisa had you
No!
had to, what? What you say?
Don't do it! No! No!
All right, everybody shaking their head. Yamity, what do you say?
You know what? I'll be honest. I have this rule that I was like, I just don't go backwards. However, the only person I went backwards with was the person I have a child with. And that's the only reason I went backwards.
Right.
So I don't. I mean, if it didn't work out, I don't know. I just, life is too short and there's too many people out there. So
Right.
next.
Right. Okay. Anybody here? So everybody say no. Everybody say no.
I've done it. I mean,
yeah, I'm pretty sure we've all probably at least once. And I
Yeah.
still have one that I go back to like the last 6 years. So
Is his hair pretty?
long story. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican, so.
Wow.
Them pretty hair dudes get you every time. Watch out, girl.
Oh, I know.
She said the pretty hair dudes get you every time. All right. Now, people, make sure you ask the question. We got Marcus Dixon in the building. Danielle's in the building. Dion, Callie, what up? Killer Callie Bianca's in the building. So, what are some questions? So, people are asking some questions and all that stuff. Ladies, what is the biggest turnoff a man can give you? Like, what is a big turnoff for you that a man can do to turn you off totally, completely? And then I'm going to switch it to also, what is the biggest turn on a man can do for you? Because
That's easy.
The caliber that you have.
I'd say the biggest turn off is a lack of ambition. I don't date men whose wages I can't garnish. You're not ambitious. You're not going to have a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And then the turn on would be a sapiosexual, a guy who's really intellectual, who can satisfy me intellectually and support me, like help me go to the next level with the things that I'm trying to do professionally.
Okay, then, for Simone. Okay. See how Simone switching up on y'all? Pharmaceutical. Infallible. All right, come on, La. I ain't heard from you, La. Talk to me.
pretty similar. I mean, I said before, like somebody that's intelligent, somebody that, can carry a conversation and stimulate my mind will probably have a better chance of stimulating other things later. And turn off, I don't know. I mean,
somebody, just like what you just said. Remember, you said somebody, what you doing? That's a turn off to you.
I mean, yeah, it stops pretty quickly right there. So, yeah, with what you doing or a high, that's it. That's definitely stops the book.
All right, Yam, talk to me. Turn on and turn offs.
Okay, so the turn off for me is just for my time to be like wasted. Don't reserve my time and then not come through. For whatever reason. I that's the one thing that just is the biggest pet peeve for me. Turn off. So turn on. I mean, just like the other ladies are saying, somebody that can mentally stimulate my mind and has ambition and drive and is feeding me some kind of knowledge that's gonna level me up. So that's what I'm looking for.
Dion, so we're live on Facebook. So Dion said her turn off for her is talking about being broke. She don't want to hear that. But also, Carrie, baby, she says, feel sorry for herself, negativity, and always taking no action to change for the growth. And then, oh man, Monique said, my big sister said, turn off is immaturity.
Mm.
Oh,
Immaturity. So what do you say, Lisa?
I agree. That's a really good one. I didn't even think about that. That's a good one, Monique. Turn off, definitely immaturity. Somebody who thinks they know it all and is not willing to learn anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big turn off for me. And somebody who talk too damn much. Don't talk too damn much. He got to talk all like that.
Right.
A turn on me is like some of the ladies were saying, intelligence, humor, someone that's kind. Kindness is so important to me. Not nice, but kind. Yeah, somebody who love God is a turn on for me.
Praise God.
Praise God.
Union, right?
I'm done with my drink. I'm gonna put it down. I need another one. Someone who give me a free feel.
Also, Nicole Lacey says, dudes being a liar. She don't like nobody that's a liar and people that's just talk too much.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So just to let y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, you're just now tuning in. This is the Battle of the Sexes, what we do every Monday night right here on the Shed G Dallas page, or you can also go to Shed G page. We just have we always like having a great time and doing what we do here. So last week we had the fellas. So we're going to alternate every week because we want to give a lot of questions answered. And I'm telling y'all right now, first, from me, coming in right now from me, there's going to be another quarantine. So, because y'all don't know how to do whatever. So y'all get ready. This virtual is gonna happen. You know, I remember I started the battles, you know what I'm saying, with the bands and the music and stuff in March. Then everybody on it. So now I'm trying to shift it up
You
on
talking too much.
Huh?
You talking too much.
I'm talking too much.
What advice do you have for people who are like, about, we're lonely during quarantine? Like, what should those people do?
Are you asking me this?
Yes, I'm asking you, sir.
So let me tell you this, because we're done, and then I just want to make sure I give you all of your props and everything, right? Isaiah Potts said, "Shed, stop speaking that on us." But it's true, Potts. It's true. Now let me tell you what I did during a quarantine. Right? First, I had a panic attack. I had, I went through all of the emotions of not knowing, because being an entrepreneur, especially an entertainer, everything just stopped. Literally stopped. On that, when it stopped, like they canceled when I was in the air, flying to a gig. They canceled on me when I was in the air. So what ended up happening was I had to get back on the plane, fly back, and within that little 2 months, I lost what, like 14,000 in 2.5 months of shows and gigs. So it was hard for me at the beginning, but then once I prayed and did everything I needed to do, I started focusing on how I can get back in the race. Because you know how, like, a lot of times we always feel like we're out of the race. You know what I mean? Like, we always feel like, well, I'm behind. This person had what was further than me. This person was doing so much. They had a head start. So what I had to realize was everybody stopped. So the race stopped. So we was all starting from the same line. So I positioned myself and said, okay, what am I going to do so when this race starts that I can continue to move forward? So a lot of things that we have to do, and I challenge everyone, is to get better, get smarter, YouTube channels, learn what you can do. Just anything to educate yourself while you have that downtime. And that's what I started doing. Like, remember I was reaching out to my cousin Yam, like, hey, I'm doing this. This is what I want to do. Simone, I reached out to you, Simone, like, hey, what can I do? What, just different things. Lachey, remember the radio app we about to drop. Just so much stuff. It's so much stuff. Getting stuff from Lisa and doing everything. LA Live, I was just admiring your pictures on your hustle, your grind. It was like your promo game. So not being a hater and all of the stuff, I was trying to see what I can do to better myself, better my brand. So when I come up out of this, I'm running, I'm ahead. And that's exactly what I did. But now knowing that we about to go back into a quarantine, probably like September, October, I'm gonna do the same thing. So then when we really come out and be okay with everything, I'm gonna be a hard mother to stop. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. I'm gonna be a hard mother to stop. So before we move on and we end it, I would like to say thank you to everyone. But let me introduce you to the panel and let them know where you can follow them and different stuff. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some noise right now for my little sis, Lisa Moore. Lisa, tell everybody where you can find them.
You can follow me.
Find you.
I got you. I knew what you were saying. At It's Moy. Last name is spelled M-O-Y.
Okay, and you got all our stuff. So you're doing your thing. I appreciate you, baby girl. Also, can they find you on Lisa Moy on Facebook?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, There we go. Lacey, tell the people, Lacey, where they can follow you, what you got going on.
On IG and Twitter, I'm at Radio Lachey. That's Lashay, and it's Lachey Simon on Facebook.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Hey, we got the we got a lot to talk about
Thursday.
Oh my God, the table talk about all. There's so much stuff going on.
So much.
I love Will Smith, but that face though, praise God. Summer.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart, praise God. LA, tell people how to follow you, reach you, so they can inbox you. WID.
Please don't do that. So my Instagram is I_sold_ya_house. So I_sold YA house. And on Facebook it's just Lasha Raddatz, RADDATZ.
Yes, great. Big shout out to Jermaine Billups, Anthony L. Johnson. Everybody said they enjoyed y'all ladies, so I know y'all did it. So I really appreciate y'all doing this. Now we're gonna take it over there with my beautiful cousin in the AZ. Y'all little hot butt. Y'all a hot state. Stay your butt in the house. Don't move. I think I see COVID on that leaf on your tree. Tell them how they can follow you, cousin.
D Garrett _ on Instagram, D Garrett Advisor on my Facebook business page, D Garrett Realtor, D Garrett Facebook.
So pretty much D Garrett every goddamn
everywhere.
Well,
DGarrett.com.
Huh?
DGarrett.com.
If you didn't brand yourself, hell, D Garrett everything, praise God. That's what we gonna do. All right, last but not least, we got my girl Simone Redwine. Tell her what you can do, shout it.
Hey, I spell Simone with a Y because I'm Black. So Simone Redwine, at Simone Redwine on Instagram. My website is actually SimoneRedwine.com, but you can also find me at girlisthatlegal.com. And Facebook is Simone Redwine, but don't really go to my Facebook. That's like for professional stuff. So like, if you want to pay me some money to like confer with me, go there.
Okay.
That's what you got.
Well, I appreciate it all, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing everything. And me? Who, me? Not me, totally me. So we do really got to get off because I finished all mine. And then, so please make sure you follow me at ShedG on Instagram and everything, at SHEDG. I do a lot of stuff, video programming, videos, commercial, producing, audio, anything that you would need, especially business professional. I do that. I also do Zooms where I perform for corporate companies for Zooms, do comedy shows, and also just, make it a fun event, host different event, even on Zoom, as you can see that this is what we do. So we would like to appreciate, boy, I'm speaking drunk in these. I would like to say we appreciate everybody for joining in. Raise your cups.
Yes.
Again, ladies.
Yeah, it's empty.
Tune in next
Mine is empty too.
It's empty.
Next Monday night, we're going to have the fellas back. and we're going to get it back. So, ladies, y'all better answer your question. Thank you so much. Clap your hands for everybody, ladies.
Yes, woo!
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
All
Thank you
right.
for having me.
Bye, everybody.
All right, ladies. I appreciate y'all. So I'm going to put some stuff together, too. So I'm definitely going to have y'all back on because y'all mother truckers is off the chain.
That was fun.
Simone,
That was fun.
definitely gonna get you connected to some people that can do some stuff for you. You know what I'm talking about? You need to be
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Simone, you are the first lawyer I've ever heard say pussy and not be in a courtroom.
I forgot what I asked my little boyfriend. I said, baby, you need anything? A glass of water, some pussy, some Cheetos. He was like, what? That's not supposed to be on the menu. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I need to
Just so
nap.
y'all know, she's gonna be touring with me.
Yo,
So
funny.
too, so we're gonna have a good time. So
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. Y'all was great. Thank you. And I record.
Bye, y'all.
I record.
Bye.
I'm gonna put some stuff together for everyone. Okay.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
yay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bye, ladies.
Bye, ladies.